cosmological event is perhaps one of the most appropriate ways to describe what is building to a crescendo here at Earth. In this video, we will see how one rare cosmological event relates to another in the examination of the third way to tilt the world. To review, in our series so far, which aims to shorten the previous dozens of videos on this topic, we have gone over the cycle, the evidence, the mechanisms, where we are in the cycle right now. The advanced catastrophism videos were about the tilting of the Earth in the cyclical catastrophe, and at the end is the full movie from 2019 on this topic. We have reviewed two ways it is possible for the Earth to turn over, and to examine the third we must begin with cosmic jets. How do they form? What causes their outbursting from the north and south poles? And what can we learn from it? The jets are the product of interaction. You won't see them in old galaxies depleted of gas, if not a constant stream of material feeding a constant jet. Temporary ones can be seen around compact stellar objects and larger, even if there is still some ambiguity about the central sphere magnets themselves. We see the same from some stars that can efficiently outflow the incoming material. Some can be maintained for the lifetimes of those stars, provided they have the fuel, but you can also find those temporary jets, especially at the baby stars. And of course, many end their lives in jet-like fashion with the polar blast, even if not collimated. Here, we are looking at a cosmic jet of microscopic size inside of Muscovite mica. It is actually called a rare cosmological event because they can't explain its appearance and they can't imagine what kind of phenomenon would have caused it, and especially because there was no way it was a cosmic ray impact event. It was a residual, distributed input of positive charge that overloaded the crystal. The energy outside was still too great to discharge outward, and so it explosively deformed inside. For the supernova versions of the jet feature, this inside-out boom isn't far off. Other crystals could contain these, but are super hard to find, and Muscovite is probably the best place to find them due to its odd electrical structure. In fact, only a few of these rare cosmological events have ever been found. None explained. Other than this rare event, they can't yet conceive. Well, what if the entire crystal was bathed in the charge? Forget the cosmic ray single hits. Can't be that due to the lack of fanning. It's a buildup above, below, and all around, engulfing the crystal until it crosses a threshold and discharges within for lack of a better pathway outward due to presumably still higher charge differential. Indeed, not one particle, but many, uncountable sums in unimaginable magnetic field scenarios bathing the entire planet in the energy and reversed magnetic system of the galaxy. So forget the crystal for a second. What about the entire Earth? Earth is a capacitor, and we've seen the conductivity traceable down through the mantle to the core, especially with the extra-conductive internal skeleton, the LLSVPs. And by the way, notice how they come out opposite sides of the core region, almost like the cosmic jet outblasting from the overcharging. Of course, it's not at the north and south poles, but if it were, its weight would drag the planet over and put them spinning at the equator due to centrifugal force. This is actually what stymied Einstein and many others. The world tilts, but where's the imbalance? If the solar micronova overcharges the core beyond a threshold, the current LLSVPs break down, the energy outside the capacitor is still high or even growing, and there will be no outward discharge possible, the system could discharge within, in the north-south directions. This would then turn the Earth over 90 degrees, every 12,000-year energetic surge and galactic magnetic reversal. Folks, do I like this better than the other two ways we showed the world able to turn over? Unlocking the crust and the intermediate axis asymmetry? Hard to say. I can say that given the magnitude of the event about to unfold, any or multiple of the three could be in play. I'll see you in the morning for the daily update as we await the next rare cosmological event. Be safe, everyone.